curtains have been installed. Unfortunately, I wasn't here when he was doing it. I wanted to capture it, but I love the team I went for. Curtain installed. Okay, still going. Now there's a mixed up here, guys. We're supposed to have a curtain here also, but when they packed the curtains in the market in February, I bought it, I think. The mix up with one of the curtains, as I was telling you guys, when they packed it, they did not add that one. And I don't know what we're going to do right now about this. I don't know if we're going to get this exact type of curtain again. Studio, they already walked in. I didn't go for anything fancy in the studio. I went for just ordinary plain curtain because it's a studio and I need light actually. So this is what I went for in the studio. I think I might do a proper house tour when they are done. I don't know. But this is just where we are at right now. And it's painted. I like the color I went for the kids room, although it's the painter that gave me the color idea. But this is pale mushroom, as they called it, and as you can see, they are kids and they're going to be painted with a gold cutting, early tones, and that is why we have this. These blinds we installed for the bedroom, and I'm seeing lots of holes up here. I think when it was drilling, those holes were opening up. Those holes they were opening up, but yeah. Easy, guys, I can tell you that for a fact. And my kitchen is coming out to life little by little. Brown tint window blind, because I was planning to do a brown cabinet. But I changed my mind and went for white. But what this boy gave me was not white. That's their room. The children's room was not white. So this is gonna be covered with wallpapers, which I'm gonna work on myself. Or I'm gonna work on it myself. I'm gonna get somebody to do it for me. I don't know how it's gonna be yet, but so far this is where we are at with the work that is ongoing. And it's still moving. It's not official moving day yet, but we're still in the process. There are still things we want to do there. Like, I've not done my kitchen wallpaper. My mirror guy is coming. I need to hang some wood in my store/pantry. So those are things I still need to do. You guys, I need to sit down and do a story time about how a carpenter literally almost scammed me, because I'm here to get the money back. Don't ever pay any artisan until you have the keys to your house officially. And if you're going to pay them like half of the money, let them use the remainder of their money to do the job, so they know there's so much they will still collect from you. This carpenter, I didn't even give him I gave him more than half of the money, and right now I'm struggling to get my money back because I paid him since February, thinking that we're going to move into that place in February, and this is September. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to talk about that later properly. I just said to check in with you guys and let you guys know how the day is going to be. Today we're supposed to look for a van that can help us, pack our stuff. A lot of expenses have gone down into that house, and the fact that where we went to buy the curtains, they did not pack all the curtains, or I don't know which route they did. We're trying to look for the receipt of that, where we got the accessories and they put the whatever rings in the curtain, so we can try to call them and see if the curtain is there. But it's been more than 6 months, so I don't know if it's something we can still get. And I don't know if I can get that pattern of curtain, and that curtain is freaking expensive. The curtain we bought in the sitting room per yard is expensive, and we got like almost 4 yards that's missing, plus the ring and everything. It's annoying that that kind of mistake happened, but I'm blaming us because we were eating and they packed their stuffs for us, and when we came back we were just asking them, did you pack everything? They were like, yeah. So when we got back home, we didn't bother loosening everything to check and see if everything was intact. We just assumed. We were too trusting. That's what happened to us. Never be too trusting, especially when you go to a Lagos market. Be sure to check for everything. If they've packed it, tell them to loosen it and confirm. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to check in later on. For now, I'll see you guys later. Guys, so it is wallpaper day today, and we are literally covering up this house to put the wallpapers. Can you guys see the difference? Like, it's like day and night literally, and it's making a whole lot of sense using this instead of leaving it as it is. And that was why I chose to paint white at the up. What do you guys think? I think it's giving though. The transformation is happening gradually. The only thing I don't like right now about this house is the color we painted the sitting room, and that's because my husband refused to listen. I really wanted something brighter than this. Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, you would see when I was complaining and saying it's giving cream color, like that's what it's giving. But maybe after a while I can do something about it, but for now there's nothing I can do. But this is where we are at right now with the transformation that is ongoing, and I think it's like day and night. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But if you're gonna relocate, that's the word, relocate in 2025, and you want to do things that are aesthetically pleasing for your home, then you should absolutely be ready to, spend the wadada. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to talk to you later in the next clip. But for now, adios, bye. Hey guys, this is still the unsettled me. Like, very, very unsettled. But I want to show you guys what my old house looks like. So, like the old house tour. So this is me going. This was what my entrance looked like. I had two-way entrance. The living room and the kitchen. This was the only entrance into the place, and this was my living room for 6 years. We had only this window in this apartment, and when we were going to take this apartment 6 years ago, this was one of our worries, that because of heat, and it does get hot when it's really hot, but when the weather is cold, it's manageable. So this was what the apartment looked like. But let me give you guys a better view from here. This is what it looks like. As you can see, this was the apartment. Thank God. This was my dining area. This was the dining area. This was just where my dining table was. And for those that used to see the house, you would see that I had like some frames here. These were the holes for those frames. So this was it. This was it. From there, you walk into the kitchen. There are some people working in the kitchen right now, but this was the kitchen. We're trying to remove some things. Had this cabinet here. Had this here. I didn't bother fixing this up because I was leaving, but this was everything about the kitchen. Like, this was it. Nothing much. Had my fridge here and my gas here, and that's the entrance. This was the kids' room. We painted it this color because obviously you know how kids are and they can stain things, so we painted it this gray. Initially this was not the gray we were going for, but this was what we could get. So this was their wardrobe. We kept Ghana must goes up here, and the wardrobe was quite small, but we were able to manage for 6 whole years, and we were not even ready to leave if they had not given us notice, which is for our betterment. This was the children toilet. This was what caused the issue. this was what caused the issue, this door. When my husband called the estate agent to tell him that the door was bad, I'll come back to that story. So this was where we used as our ironing board. Very nice. I had some stuff out here just for storage space, and we had these cabinets here where I was keeping everything, hair, whatever. My hair things were just here, and some stuffs. Then this was our bedroom. Let me show you guys from here what it looks like. This was our bedroom. We have a walkway from the sitting room straight. So we had the curtain here that was covering these parts, and this was the bedroom we occupied for 6 years of our lives. Yeah. The house is even facing some cracks over there, which I'm sure they will look into. So as you can see, cracks. This was our space, the prepaid box that we had here. This was my husband's space, and this was mine. What's left, the toilet is still in the room. We have the toilet here. As you can see, oh, there are footprints here. I don't know why, maybe someone came in. Oh, yeah. This was a toilet, literally. We tried to just clean the place up, but we didn't do any mopping because that is not our job anymore. This balcony created lots of memories here. I and my husband and my children gisting. This balcony, we had our generator here. I had a stand that I was using to do hair things. I guess that's why there's that mark there. What else? Basically, yeah, balcony. I created tons of content from this balcony. Bye, old area. Welcome, new area. Created tons of content on this space in my early days as a vlogger, you know, and we're grateful for where we are now. This door was giving issues and was getting bad, so we suggested to call the man, the estate property manager, about the door, and that was what caused the issue. So you guys saw that door. When we told the man that door was bad, my husband called him and told him that the door was bad and the door was giving issues and they need to come check it out. The man was not willing to do it, and there was an angry exchange from my husband to the man, telling him, what do you mean, what nonsense is this? Like, how can we just leave the door? It's not even safe for the children, because that's where the kids used to bathe. And a few months later, after the conversation, I told my husband, I hope they won't give you notice for this. And in December, they brought an increment in rent for everyone in the compound except our flat. And I was telling my neighbors that I hope this way they don't give us increment, less than notice, 91 break. And boom, January of 2025 this year, the this notice came. And that was what led to us moving. I was already exhausted in this house, with this space, with everything. I was tired, but my husband was not ready. He was like, "You should still chill. Nothing is chasing us. Where are we rushing to? What else?" But now he's very grateful that we moved. He likes it. He loves the new space, even more than me, because he has been doing plenty work there. Anyway, you guys, this was the whole house tour, and I wanted to show you guys what the house was like, and this is it. Talk to me. Wait a minute.